This is the 5-Minute Monday Motivator with me, Allistair, and it's time to get your week started champion-minded. Hey guys, welcome to the 5-Minute Monday Motivator. Welcome to a brand new week. How was your weekend? I hope you had a good one. I hope it was relaxing, recharged, and ready for the week ahead. My weekend, or should I say my week as well, I was in Miami last week for the Miami Open Tennis, where I was working with a player. It was pretty interesting because we were in the bubble, so to say, you're not allowed out of the hotel, you're not allowed out of the tournament site. All the protocols in place as well, with obviously COVID tests every 3 or 4 days, and you can't interact with the public. So it was pretty interesting to be stuck in a hotel and at the tournament site. Uber Eats every night, but it was a pretty cool experience, to be honest, to be at an international event and just see what it's like to be in the bubble. But in this week's edition of the 5-Minute Monday Motivator, we're talking about developing a healthy mindset. And here's the thing. I know majority of the people that listen to the 5-Minute Monday Motivator or the Champion Minded podcast are healthy people. They keep their bodies in shape, they work out, they're conscious about what they eat, they're conscious about the amount of sleep they get, hydration, etc. But here's the question. You take care of your body, but how much exercise are you giving your mindset? What about your attitude? How much time are you devoting to that? And that's exactly what I want to talk about in this episode of the 5-Minute Monday Motivator. I'm going to share with you 5 ways of how you can develop an even more healthier mindset. You know, guys, the fact is your mindset and view of the world can have a significant impact on your health and relationships, as well, of course, as your success and happiness. Well, you know what? It's time to nurture your frame of mind too. And I'm going to share with you those 5 ways to develop a healthy mindset. Number 1, be good to yourself. You know, we're living in incredibly challenging times. And you know what? Even if it wasn't challenging times with regards to the COVID and the pandemic and so on and so forth, life is not always easy. Life is not always fair. That is a fact. So navigating your journey, navigating your way through this life takes a lot of ups and downs, trials and tribulations. It's like a roller coaster. But are you good to yourself, especially when things aren't going well, especially when lady luck has turned against you, and that can happen? How do you speak to yourself? What are your thoughts? Do you beat yourself up when you don't get things right? You know, there's so many things in the world that are controllables and uncontrollables, and it's so important for us to, realize that, what is controllable I can change, and what is uncontrollable I can't change, but it's better to embrace. But number 1, be good to yourself. Stop beating yourself up about things. You're not always going to get things right. That is life. The better you can be to yourself, the happier and more productive you're going to be in life. That's number 1. The second one in developing a healthy mindset is see the good in others. Now, guys, I must admit, personally speaking, I was very judgmental years ago. You know what? It's a human trait, is that we can be very judgmental of others. But when you choose to see the best in others, knowing that they're not always going to get it right, just like yourself, your perception of the world changes. It makes you a much better, kinder person. There's more peace within yourself. Be patient with others. Understand that other people don't have the same values, beliefs. They've not had the same journey as you. So it's important that we see the good in others. That was number 2. Number 3, show gratitude. Now, one of the best things I did is I developed the habit of waking up in the morning and thinking of 2 things I'm grateful for each day. And how I developed that habit was pretty simple. I put a stick-it note next to my bed with the words gratitude. And I had it on my lamp. So every morning when I wake up, I see the words gratitude and I think of gratitude. Now, I developed that over a period of time, and it was actually 90 days, where I wake up and I no longer have to look at the cue or look at the piece of paper, the sticky note. I automatically think about it. But I can tell you guys, waking up, instead of thinking about emails and what's going on in the world, I think about gratitude. It has really changed my morning routine and how I feel. So number 3 is show gratitude. Show gratitude to others. All the little things that other people do for you. We might not even realize it. We might not even be mindful of it, but show appreciation. Tell them you appreciate them. In fact, today, I encourage you to send a text, a WhatsApp, an email, whatever it may be, or even better, tell them face to face if you see them that you appreciate what they do, no matter how small it is. Good. Number 4, see the positives in situations. Now, right now, during COVID, hopefully we're getting to the end of this now. It's just been over a year. There's been a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of adversities. There's people that have lost jobs. There's people that have lost loved ones. It's been a really challenging time. But we have to see the positives in negative situations. Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, even without the COVID situation, life can be difficult. Life can be unfair. But of course, life can be beautiful because we get to choose if we're going to see things in the negative light or the positive light. Now, yes, it's not a great feeling. It's not a great experience going through negative, difficult times. But what is the positive in this time? In fact, a quick story, a good friend of me who lost her job last year in September due to the pandemic was obviously very, very sad, very upset. But an even better opportunity came around for her because of this unfortunate situation. So you never know what's going to happen. Remember, things don't happen to you, things happen for you. So that's number 4, see the positive in situations. And number 5, self-reflect. The best way to better yourself, the best way to lead yourself better is to self-reflect, or in other words, self-awareness. And there's something I do in the evening. So I have my morning routine, which includes gratitude. In the evening, part of my routine is self-reflection. And I ask myself these 3 questions. The first one is, what did I do well today? The second one, what could I have done better today? And the third question I ask in self-reflection is, who did I make better today? Because that third question is very, very much linked to my purpose and my vision as well. But when we self-reflect, we're able to see the things that we maybe can be better in. We can maybe have a better attitude in. Maybe patience is one of those things. But that helps us to become a better person. And I know that everybody that's listening to this 5-Minute Monday Motivator wants to get better. So let's go through those 5 again to developing a healthy mindset. Number 1, be good to yourself. Number 2, see the good in others. Number 3, show gratitude. Number 4, see the positives in situations. And number 5, self-reflect daily. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the 5-Minute Monday Motivator. Also, as always, a massive thanks to all of you who've left a review or rating. I greatly appreciate it on iTunes or YouTube. I wish you an amazing Monday. I wish you an amazing week. Let's work on developing a healthier mindset. And remember, you were made for greatness. Now go do the work. Stay champion-minded.